Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
Oh, they're gonna go ahead, lock it in, Fizz for Faker in the mid lane. Not one we've seen from him in quite some time, but he's gonna bring it back. He's trying to make a time of 4. One has priority in this lane. That's mid lane. That's gonna be Jump the Waters coming down, flash away from one. Gets locked up, Stand United, Sarah Hooney gets the taunt, that's first blood. Going over to SKT, but now Smeb arrives on the backside of the TP. Hooney flashing up, but he takes so much damage, and he will fall. His score is able to answer one right back.
Back into week 6 when we saw this matchup twice.
Jump the Waters, Stand United coming through, Peanut jumps up the wall, they lock down on. They'll take him out, Peanut going into the resonating strike, comes up with a second kill here for SK Telecom. Still quite a win, not getting locked down by that cocoon. Away to safety, but Wolf gets locked down by the Netherground. As Hero comes through, locks him in. Mana getting hit up by the Jump the Waters, but there's no way for SKT to try to pile in and finish him off. Stuck comes Telecom cancel. Big shock blast, lands it on the bank. He goes low, flash Smeb won't find it with it to the sky. Now he's taking up the third. Faker flashing away, finds a fadeaway kill. Can he make it out with his life? Dashes back in, low on mana, the volley from the Ashe. Could be Faker, he goes back in, wants the kill, won't find it, the heal from there from death. Keeps him alive. Do they really want to put him in this?
Ashe cannot get here, remember.
Faker coming in, dashes forward, Jump the Waters comes down, they get caught as well. With the chain of Crumb Super, the Zonius will negate it all, but won't be able to make it out to the side. He knows this, throws out that unleashed power, trying to trade something back, but with just the Zonius Hourglass, barely knocking that down to half HP.
Paul's known for his aggression, but the timing was poor. Ashe was in the ball, never
walking in, dashes away, takes the shot glass, Stand United. The Netherground blocks the man, and he goes down. No Shen to arrive in time, getting rid of that Summoner's Bell. Meanwhile, Death
is a very realistic one for them. Getting stacks is important, as he doesn't know.
Oh, you're gonna get locked down, straight into the Ashe arrow, yet again, the chase CC from KT, looking fantastic, but he still has not gone down the wild growth, keeping him alive and on. Goes into that Zonius Hourglass, but Faker is right on top of him, takes it out, going into the back line, trying to finish off Mana. He's able to get it, now looking for Smeb, he flashes over the wall, towards the Croak, but Faker, hot on his heels, goes over with a playful trick to try to finish off the chase. Will get traded back to PT, starts to kite with Depth, won't be able to do so, gets locked up, gets taken down. That's 3 kills over to SKT, only losing the Fizz.
That's what we're waiting to see what their ultimate objective is. The inner turret they've to some degree prepped earlier is the big objective.
Well, Ashe comes down, they find Wolf, they lock him in with the cocoon as well, and he gets taken out by that shock blast from Smeb. Starting things off for KT. He's gonna go ahead and completes the channel. Pawn getting locked in, has the Zonius to deny. And Jump the Waters coming through, but the taunt is perfectly timed by Hooney. They lock him in, Faker finds the kill, but he gets taken out, and Hooney falls as well. 2 being traded back here for KT, only losing the Cinder thus far. And Smeb lands a shock blast yet again, gets rid of Bang. 4 kills on the board. We'll be able to find 5. We're not gonna find a flash forward here. In onto Faker, the wild growth comes down. He's barely alive, but he finally falls. Can't stay up. Hooney comes in with that Stand United, dashes forward, gets a lockdown on the score, but nobody else is there. He's just isolating himself and has to flash.
Oh, see no Mercury treads and wonder how that didn't
register.
register.
Ashe comes through, Peanut dashes straight into it, gets locked down by the Scout of the Week. Taken out yet, the one keeps him alive, Faker's in the backside, gets rid of Mana, the kick comes through, knocks up Depth, and he has to heal himself to get him out to safety. Faker coming up with the double, finishes off Pawn as he comes out of the Zonius. Now they're chasing it. They're looking for the Ashe, looking for that Alpaca. If they can find him, Faker goes through. Get that play to the Rune King here. Coming in to try to delay him, but there's just nothing that Depth can really do. And he's still getting chased on. The Polymorph comes out, the Sonic Wave finishes, but it doesn't matter. He still gets taken out the delayed. Triple kill coming through for the Fizz. SKT perfectly set up for the Baron.
Big mistake on a turn.
Smeb nearby as well. Baron down below half HP. Gonna poke out where he can. Gets a nice little hit in onto Bang. Redemption comes through. They won't be able to find it. Jump the Waters back up. Gets rid of Smeb mid to the skies. Takes him out now. Score. Can he be the hero? Dodges out on the taunt, comes down from the repel into the pit, does finish off Peanut, making this a bit of a 50-50. Tosses out the smite, won't find it, just not low enough. And this could just get finished off by SKT. Looks like that is going to be the case. Baron over to SK Telecom.
QSS and basically kill Fizz or fail as Smeb face checks Faker.
We're talking about the Fizz. Smeb taking so much damage. Redemption comes down, pops him back up. Landing in onto Hooney with Smeb, trying to kite his way out of this one. Rolster comes in, pops him up, he goes down as Peanut finds the kill of Depth on the other side of the fight. Inside the movement, gets taken down by Bang. Double kill, goes over to him and scores, just tries to follow up with one, but KT Rolster are dropping like flies. Pawn, the only one alive, all on its lonesome in the middle.
Exit route, the game
they
will
go for the
probably
finish.
end in this particular spot. SKT, they had the options, they waited for their time, and their time is now.
Yeah, Huni keeping them locked in. The first Nexus turret goes down. SKT, they're going to go ahead and complete it right here. Game number 1. Rocky at the start, but they fire back. There's superior team fighting coming out on top yet again. And SKT start off this best of 5, the spring final 1-0.
And this is an easy one to tell your friends about if they missed game 1. First of all, tell them to watch the VOD. But second of all, KT drafted for the early game, the pushing lanes, and in general did exactly what they needed to. But we got to 35 minutes. We saw a single mistake, and you don't get to make mistakes when you have a comp like KT's. Smev face-checked Faker. No amount of friendlies from KT could change him going down, and then Deft was stuck in the middle. Then the rest of the members were inevitably going to fall, and that sort of mistake at 35 minutes against SKT's comp can only lead to one result. First game goes to SK Telecom, and I checked my script here and remember that we had 2 best of 3s that went the same way. Game 1 SKT, Game 2 KT, Game 3 SK.